So I guess I was lucky enough to be in Queen of the Damned and act with Aaliyah on stage. This was in 2002, I believe. It was like my kick-off, one of the first jobs I ever had. And unforgettable experience. I'll never forget it, you know, being with a No.1 during that time, an amazing birth into film. So I was technically the sales agent on a film called IMDb, which was 2009, and Sam featured in that movie, and I helped to sell the film, funnily enough. I was good friends with the director, who sadly passed away now, but Sam was in that. So I had Corey attached to a film of mine called Black Mass, which was an occult horror film many years ago. This was around 2010. And sadly he passed away. It was all going ahead. He's also on IMDb No.1. So we spoke, and you know, we're good friends with his agent and some of his mutual friends even today. Talked to his mother. Didn't get to make that film, but he was a No.1, so I was that close. So Kate Winslet, I helped to do some extras casting on The Dressmaker. So that was my experience, but that was sort of more behind camera. On Hacksaw Ridge, they contacted me. They were shooting in Sydney, I was in Melbourne, but they needed help with specifically Japanese extras, and I knew some. And then they also wanted help with the prosthetics makeup, and my contact Larry is one of the best in Melbourne, so I was able to fly him up. So more behind the scenes, but yeah, got to work on Hacksaw Ridge, so that was amazing. Furiosa, shot in Sydney, I was in Melbourne, but helped to cast some of the extras. That was all I did on that movie, that was behind the scenes, but him clearly being a No.1. So I got to go a couple of rounds with Russell in Sleeping Dogs, an amazing, you know, kind of unforgettable experience. I've watched his movies since Romper Stomper, a bit of a hero of mine in the acting world. At one point, we actually had the same agent, which is a bit of trivia. And I've got other good friends that have acted with him in movies over the years. So I got to do 2 scenes. There was one moment where I remember the camera on me, Tommy Flanagan was on my left, Russell Crowe was on my right, and I thought, where else would you want to be?